this with everything surrounding this game. Let's remember, two terrific teams, a good test for both. First place team in the East, Carolina. Here's Stahl cutting, shoots, scores! Jordan Stahl, 16 seconds in, opens the scoring.
Shot of the game in a pressure game. Eric Comrie is stepping in as the starting goaltender here for the next 4 to 6 weeks. And Jordan Stahl, he's the checker, the center of that checking line that goes up against Jonathan Toews, the second line for the Jets, and he does a little stop up. This is a heck of a play from the big man, the veteran, on his offside. He stopped.
It'll slip over. Stahl, slap pass toward the front. It was redirected and collected now by Toews. Will cut away from the check of Walker. Jonathan Toews. There's a shot right on by Perfetti, and no rebound off the bussy stop. Well read there by Shifley. 1-0 Hurricanes as that'll leak out to center. Jets are 6-4 at home. Carolina 7-3-1 on the road. Mark Shifley. Josh Morrissey. Shot, scores! Morrissey with goals in 2 straight. We're tied at 1.
Make it 5 and high fives all around for Josh Morrissey and the Jets. And Mark Shifley with 3 assists in his franchise record-setting games played game against Columbus, and one of them was to Josh Morrissey. It's about the line that can dictate their style. That's the line that will win this matchup.
Niederreiter in on the forecheck, and centering pass. Lowry's there. He bats out. A good save by Bussy, who kicked out that right leg.
Is the line that's going to have the puck more, and you can't expect those 3 men to defend the Lowry line. If they get the puck on the wall like they do, and they chum and they get it to the front of the net, how can you battle? How can you compete with that style? You can't. The same is true the other way. If Stankoven played
at his 6th 40-point season last year, somewhat unheralded offensively, I'd say. Hall plays it to Stahl. Jordan Stahl's got Robinson nearby. He'll steer it back to Chatfield. Shot kicked away by Comrie. Shot by Keandre Miller, who came over from the Rangers in a big deal July the 1st. Stahl using that reach against Barron. A couple of big centermen there. Barron will grab it and start away.
That's how you kill a play. Logan Stanley on the hips. He just wins a battle, knocks his man off of his feet, and boom, instantly the Jets out of trouble.
Keandre Miller, now 25 years old. Pretty good skater. Chatfield turned it over. Here comes Shifley. Shifley's got Connor with it. Velarde sets it up. And a save by Stahl as Connor tried to bang that one in. Here he comes. Ehlers turns it on, cuts back, leaves it, but waiting there was Barron as they chip away at it. Costas Bear walks up, sets it up. Good stop by Comrie as he read the pass to Jarvis.
It's a couple beautiful saves. There's Nikolai Ehlers chumming on the wall, so the Hurricanes get it out of the pile and put.
17 seconds left in the penalty to Velarde. Now Walker, send that to Hall. Stankoven shot. Good reactionary save by Comrie. That'll bounce from the line. Held in by Walker.
Good mobility from Comrie. Great save, and he needed that.
Now short-handed, Martinook will sweep that. It was blocked, and they got it back and threw it to the corner. Winnipeg trying to get possession. Now Riley at center. His 50 games with a heart problem last year. Cole Perfetti. Velarde scores! Gabriel Velarde's 7th gives the Jets their first lead.
4, and that is pressure game. Play with pressure, and that's a straight line attack from Velarde. He gets into a passing lane, and he just knocks this one down. And look at Perfetti, who tracks him. He mirrors Velarde, and he anticipates possible turnover.
Got 7-5 Carolina. They had a Stahl goal of 16 seconds, but then 2 for Winnipeg. Morrissey and Velarde. Cut off. Stahl, center, shot. Knocked down in front of Mabe, hit Carrier in front of Comrie. Cut away from a check. Shifley up to 28 points, but can't get it out that time. Or that time. Ehlers turns. Oh, and he sent that through. Let's stop by DeMello. That was headed for the net, and he volleyed that away.
Chance to fall in behind Eric Comrie. Let's take another look. It does. And oh, baby! Did DeMello knock that out of thin air?
He did.
That was on route.
See Walker stepping up on him, and Kepke shot it in behind the net. Kepke with 2 assists in 14 games. Now a chance for Shifley. Shifley shoots. And Bussey got a piece. Nyquist was in front.
Spending it offensively, and speaking of that, look at that. Scheifele above his option, create the turnover, and that close.
Got it right back behind. It took an odd bounce. A good one for Stanley, but he coughed it up. Martinook couldn't play it cleanly. Same for Shen. Miller for Chatfield back in the lineup tonight. Redirected score. What a play. Stahl with his second. And we're tied at 2.
This is a plan, and timing this perfectly. A nice win of the puck low to high, and watch Chatfield waits, and he's waiting for his captain to arrive in that high slot. He's shooting for the tip, and that pass has to have enough velocity so that when redirected, it can still have enough gas to get to the net.
Jordan Stahl now. Mark Scheifele over the logo at center, leaving it. That's poked away by Miller. And this is Sebastian Aho, shorthanded. Morrissey getting back. Aho, stop recovery, rebound, they score! And it's the local boy, Jarvis, a shorthanded goal, and Carolina leads at 3-2.
The story so far in this second period has been puck management and pucks being turned over. Whether sloppy plays or Carolina forcing it over. This is Aho. He creates the play, a little backhand tuck to the 5-hole. Comrie makes the first save, but the Winnipegger, Seth Jarvis, skates in the second layer and makes sure of that one.
Down to the goal line now. Pionk ran into him. Jarvis for Sebastian Aho, who has an assist in this game. Point pass. Ehlers starts to walk. Cross ice pass, and Svechnikov scores. Nikolai Ehlers with a splendid pass, a power play goal, and the Carolina lead is 2.
Boy, that penalty kill was doing a heck of a job up till that point. They were mistake-free. Nothing through the middle. No seam plays were given or allowed. Koepke high ice, and he rolls, but he rolls too loose on Ehlers, and what that does is opens up that seam right there. That's a huge seam, and no chance for Eric Comrie. It's been a difficult night, but you're not hanging any of this on number 1, that's for sure. You make one mistake.
Miller took his pass in the corner. There's a good skater. He moved it back toward the line. Jets maybe with a chance. Velarde's open. Here he comes. Gabriel Velarde skating in. Looking for Connor. It's in. They score! Velarde with his second. And it's 4-3.
Well, the Jets desperately needed something good to happen here. A 2-on-1 with runway, and it's a shot, a pass intended to the backside for Kyle Connor. And just look at the skate of Chatfield. He opens up, and that one intended for 81 ends up 5-hole unsuspectingly. There's some puck luck that the Jets needed.
And the Hurricanes can't get it out. Carrier overskated it. Nyquist, quick shot by Niederreiter. It's up in the air. They storm the goal. And it is frozen by Bussey with chaos all around.
Nope, second effort right there from Josh Morrissey as he goes down, and the Jets push on.
Well, they do rule no goal. They took a look at it, as Kevin said. Referee, it'll be Stankoven and Taves. Logan Stankoven, 22 years old. Taves beats him. He's been stellar all year in the circle. Good speed. Connor not going to head to himself. Connor, Shagley! Oh, what a setup, and a big stop by Bussey, who's looking for it, but he's got it.
And is this an intent shift from Connor? Look at the feet. It just like a spring being uncoiled all the way up the ice from Kyle Connor to win this puck. He beats 2 guys to it, and then are used to that kind of pressure as a rare turnover again.
Velarde, Scheifele tries a toe drag move, and he pulls it off. Here he comes, Scheifele trying to go outside in. Mark Scheifele got the backhand right on goal.
Comrie sprinted to the bench. Look at that little toe drag, and somehow Scheifele's able to slurp that one up again. And the puck just doesn't leave good players alone, and he finds a way to walk the dog, so to speak, all the way to the net. One of many chances the Jets have had here in the last.
Taves and Stahl again at neutral ice. Now Connor. Scheifele's going to the net. Mark Scheifele! Stopped by Bussey. Good save. Empty net Jets.
This one's wired to the top corner. Nice start on time from Velarde, and he gets that into the hands of Connor. Boom.
Now thrown off the boards. Martinook trying to swallow the rest of the clock. He'll backhand it down. It'll miss the goal, but that'll be enough for the Hurricanes to hang on and win it 4-3.